Welcome to this powerful journey through one of the most unusual and intriguing stories in the Bible, the floating axe head, found in 2 Kings 6:21-7. This short but stunning miracle performed by the prophet Elisha reveals God's attention to detail, His provision in our everyday needs, and His power over nature. But this story isn't just about a lost tool, it's about how God meets us in moments of need, no matter how small. The School of the Prophets. The story begins with the sons of the prophets telling Elisha that their meeting place has become too small. They propose building a new dwelling near the Jordan River. This tells us about the growth of prophetic ministry during Elisha's time and the strong mentorship he provided. The scene is both practical and spiritual. People of God building a new place to grow and learn. The accident: as they cut down trees near the river, a borrowed axe head flies off and sinks into the water. The man cries out to Elisha in panic. The Bible emphasizes that the axe was borrowed. A crucial detail that shows this man's distress wasn't just about losing a tool, but about being responsible for something he didn't own. It's a picture of how we can lose things entrusted to us and need divine help to recover them. Elisha's response. Elisha doesn't rebuke the man or dismiss the concern. Instead, he asks, "Where did it fall?" He then cuts a stick, throws it into the water, and the iron floats. Why a stick? Many scholars believe this act was symbolic, a foreshadowing of how God uses ordinary things like wood, or even the cross, to accomplish extraordinary things. It wasn't magic. It was the power of God responding to faith. The miracle and its meaning. The iron did a miracle? Yes, but one that many overlook because it seems so minor. But think of this. God, through Elisha, showed that no problem is too small for him. This miracle teaches us that God cares about the details of our lives, our debts, our responsibilities, our mistakes. It also teaches that God restores what is lost. The supernatural suspension of physical law is a sign of God's authority over nature. Applications for today. This miracle applies to you today. What have you lost? Your strength, your joy, your peace, your purpose. God is able to restore it. Just like the man who cried out for help, we too must acknowledge when we've lost something and ask for divine assistance. God's grace, like the floating axe head, will lift what's heavy and sunken and bring it back to the surface. All we have to do is reach out and receive it. Closing prayer and encouragement. Lord, we thank you that no problem is too small for you. You care deeply about every detail of our lives. Help us to cry out in faith, just like the man who lost the axe head. Thank you for miracles, big and small, that remind us of your power and provision.